Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the first Let's Create of the year. I am happy to see you. Let's make cool shit. Hello, hello. Hey. Hey. Hi. I know you. You're that person that comes by and makes stuff with me. Well, you're in luck. Today is the first Let's Create of 2025. Welcome to Worlds Told. My name is Jason, aka Solstice, and this is a stream dedicated to role-playing, to storytelling, to pop culture, to video games, basically anything kind of fun, vibrant, creative. And every other Tuesday, when possible, we have a Let's Create. Let's Create, the whole point of this thing is to bring some sort of creative project that you're working on. Could be of any kind. Could be some art you're trying to draw, could be some music you're trying to compose, could be a story you're trying to write, could be some jewelry you're trying to make. Like, whatever it is, bring it. Sit down at a desk, table, whatever, and we're gonna work on our own projects together. It's kind of like a little I don't know, creative coffee clutch, for lack of a better term. If I don't know how regionally specific that term is, but yeah, we're just gonna hang out for about a couple hours, bring your stuff to the table, and off we go. So the last big project I was working on was trying to get all of my Star Citizen org backstory put together. So it was a little bit of like fictional research. Got that done. Everything's working there. As a matter of fact, also got, let me see if I can bring it up. I also got a kind of rough patch done for the not patch, I guess logo would probably be the right word. Done for the org. Let me bring it up here. I was kind of happy with it. It's very basic, and well, it'll definitely be worked on later, but I think as a starting point, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, here we go. Let me move this down so you guys can see it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, here, take a look at this. Take a look. So this guy right here. So this actually has, relative to the fiction of the game, sorry, one sec, there's a dog that wants attention. There you go. You attention needy son of a bitch. All right. So yeah, there's a little bit of, you know, backstory to it. Kind of fits the history of the org. So you'll notice that there's kind of this like, what do you want to call it? Like a really loose chevron with dots. Those dots represent the Revolutionary Road, which is a important chain of star systems that are linked by jump points in the history of Star Citizen, but also in the history of the org. That was a big part of their backstory. Let's see if I remember the order. I think it's Bremen to Nyx, Nyx to Tohill, and then Tohill to Virtus. And so those four kind of represent a smuggler's route, which was also used to move political dissidents, I think might be the right word, during the Messer era, which was a big like dictatorial political era in this game. So that's kind of why I picked those. The orange and the blue, just aesthetic reasons, and then Order of the Freelance Explorer, so you know what the hell it's for. But one of the other things I want to do in the upper right corner, in that big blue gap, is put the Jian symbol for the family name that is kind of represented by this org. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then I might give it to like one of my art friends, see if they could spruce it up and maybe turn it into a legit patch, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But no, I was pretty happy with it. Spent, God, like I feel like 2, maybe 3 of the Let's Creates kind of working on getting that together. All right, good. Good. I'm gonna put you down. You can't stay up here the whole time, buddy. You can't. It's the law. It's the law. All right, I'm gonna put you down. I will give him some treats, though. He deserves treats. So here, of course, is the 1/8 SCU crate full of indie treats. Oh, ah. Oh, there's one, buddy. And another. He doesn't get treats too often, so don't mind splurge him a little bit. But yeah, what I did get done, you'll see, I've got the whole history in there, which was a lot of fun research there, at least fun to me. And a lot of these are keywords that actually link back to Star Citizen and Star Citizen Wiki pages, so you can actually see the details about all these things. And then the manifesto, wrote that over, I think, one of the Let's Creates. And the original charter, that was some research involving looking up the Explorers Club, which was the original impetus, the inspiration for this. So yeah, there's a lot of cool details that were dug into for this thing, and that was like the last major Let's Create project for me, which is funny in a sense. In a sense, it's like a sense of procrastination, because there are some bigger overall projects that I want to start kicking off. Like my next actual RPG, because I haven't written a TTRPG, God, since the beginning of the pandemic. And I've had like parts of one, like I've written some treatments and some outlines for this next project I've had like off and on for, God, about 6-7 years. I think I've got about half a dozen of these treatments that I've written. But I just have so many small things that just keep adding up, keep sitting on my mind. And that is, in a sense, kind of where Let's Create came from. Was it's to flush all of these like things that I've wanted to work on, but you just keep going, well, I don't have time because I'm busy doing X, or I'm busy doing Y. I don't have the time to really kind of sit down and work on these projects that I've really wanted to do. And because of that, I decided, you know what? Let's start unloading these things. Let's get these things out of the way. Because, you know, I feel like, especially for if this isn't your day job, if this isn't what your main business, your money-making thing in life, it's so easy to put off until tomorrow because it's not a priority, right? You got to make it a priority to make things happen. But simultaneously, it's like you got so many other things in your life. And so what I decided to do with this thing was the Let's Create. So that way it's like, look, I'm not dedicating every second of every day to these things. Because also there's a little bit of in today's society, we have a tendency to take what we love and try to find a way to make money off of it. You know, the whole monetizing your free time. And I don't want anybody to really feel like they needed to do that or burn out on it. So this is just a way to go, look, every 2 weeks, got 2 hours, sit down, we'll make some progress. There's no one else. It's just us. It's just you, me, and chat right there. That's it. We're the only people here. We're hanging out together. You have a chance to work on your stuff. And it's been good. It's been really helpful. So for example, here, I'll show you. This is actually a Trello board I made of all the little things I've been trying to work on. A lot of them have to do with the streaming. A lot of them have to do with some of my fictional stuff that I've been working on, like Jake Trundle and stuff like that. And it's nice to be able to see, like you can see, look at all the stuff in the done column. Like all of this has been since like mid-December. And it's not a huge amount, but everything's gotten done, and it's really kind of nice. Yeah, look at the boring stuff on the bottom of to-do, taxes, bleh. But that won't be part of my Let's Play or my Let's Creates, that's for sure. But for example, today, and actually I did start a little bit yesterday, I'm gonna be starting to work on Jake Trundle's history. That's good because once that's done, then I can start working on the stuff over here, like Jake Trundle's intro video and the Jake Trundle sign up video and all this kind of stuff. There's so many things that I keep putting off because I'm like, well, I can't do these until I have a full idea of what I want to do with Jake. And I keep going, well, I got other things I got to do. So I just put them in order, sat down, bing, bang, boom, and here we are. So that kind of informed where we're at. And yeah, that's the plan. That's what happened. That's where this came from. That's where we're at now. And so I hope, similar to me, you've brought something fun that you've been wanting to work on. Not necessarily something you have to work on, but something you've wanted to work on, you know? And once I kick this off, we're technically a minute late, but I mean, honestly, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. What we're going to do is I'm going to sip this coffee. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, what we're going to be doing is this is only like a two-hour stream. The first 15 minutes, which, like I said, we're a little bit past right now. That's fine. Talk about what we've been working on, which I've definitely done. And I know it's kind of a late stream right now, so like that's fine. The next hour and a half, we're gonna just basically, I'm gonna keep the music, the background music we're listening to right now on. I'm gonna mute myself, and you see in the let's see, right about there, that timer is basically our counter for how long we have to just sit and work on our stuff, work on things. If the thing you're working on isn't really locking in, switch to something else that you wanted to, to work, to spend some time on, to create. So yeah, just grab that thing, start working on it. And once that time's up, we'll have about 15 minutes left, probably a little bit less, because like I said, we're starting a little smidge later today because of all the chattiness. And we'll talk about if there's anything we ran into or anything we wanted to, share with everyone that kind of help them, with creativity or things they ran into that other people might have thoughts about. And yeah, after that, we're done. So it's a nice short time. It's gonna be fun. And I think we're gonna kick it off. Hey, Kragon, how you doing? Hope your evening's been going well. I know we've been chatting Elite Dangerous in the Discord earlier today, so that was pretty cool. But yeah. So bring your things. We're gonna mute it up. We're gonna get it done. Here we go. Okay. Well, I'll be damned. I started getting a little engrossed, so I lost track of time again. Nice. Well, that was an hour and a half. Got a bunch done. Was able to get the background for Jake Trundle complete. I was able to also get YouTube chat in now, so we'll be able to see YouTube on screen as well as Twitch. So I mean, that's nice. That's a plus. And I'm now finally starting on the first video for Jake, working on the script outline, which is pretty nice. Been a little bit since I've been able to actually do some actual script writing, so pretty productive. Lots of smalls. You know, sometimes you get a big project done, sometimes you get a handful of small things done, but what matters is you're getting stuff done. You know, you're making things happen. You're completing things. That's good. That's a plus. I don't know if anybody else was working on any projects during the time, but hopefully you got some forward momentum if you were. Hopefully you got some things completed. That's all I could hope for, you know? That's all I could wish for. But yeah, it's really all today is about, right? You know, it's all about, you know, just getting that time and working on that thing that you've been wanting to do. Anybody else get anything done, or was it primarily just kind of hanging out, which is also legit? Sometimes it's all you need. Now, sometimes you just need some hanging out time, you know? Well, we can hide these two. So the funny thing is, there were a couple of things I wanted to do that are actually related to Let's Creates. Like, I don't know if you saw it on the backlog I've got, but one of them is to actually make a formal timer, an actual timer, as opposed to just a window to a Google timer. But the funny thing is, to work on that, I need to pretty much kind of, you know, take control of the overlay, which I didn't want to do while I'm streaming. That's a little annoying, so I decided, you know what, we'll hold off. We'll hold off for the moment. But yeah, that was a pretty good run. Pretty nice. Happy with what we got done. That's the big thing, you know, just getting stuff done, making things happen. Hopefully the next time we'll do this, I will actually be in the midst of editing, which, man, that'll easily take up the hour and a half, let me tell you. But yeah, if you haven't been here before, like that's kind of what this is about. Like, if you've got little creative projects that you're just trying to find time to do, this is what this is for. It's your time to do it, your excuse to do it, your excuse to get things done. You could use it as a to-do list time too, which I kind of did. But ideally, if that to-do list is full of, you know, personal creative things you're just trying to get done, as opposed to, I don't know, like looking around my studio here, say house cleaning, not really a creative project. Like that's kind of the delta between the two. But I think for the moment, that's pretty much it for what we're getting done today. So tomorrow will be a quote normie stream. I am debating whether I want to. Okay, here's the deal. Today is the launch of the third act of the second episode for this year's Destiny 2 content. Now, I was thinking originally about doing that, but of course, today is a Let's Create, so I decided against it. I'm thinking I might end up doing that tomorrow. So that might be tomorrow's stream plan, which would be fun because the nice thing is, since I haven't played any Destiny 2 in, God, about, 2 months, roughly? It does feel a little more fresh, which is kind of nice. And it's also an exotic quest, which is always just really fun, especially going in blind. Like, I haven't looked into much of it at all, specifically for that reason, because I love doing those quests blind. So might end up doing that, and that I think should be a blast. And then Friday is going to depend. Friday will depend on how stable, if it even is out by then, is the PTU 4.01 build. Like, I don't need it to be very stable. Like, honestly, if it's stable enough that I can get on and shoot stuff and there are bugs, I can live with that. But if it's to the point where it's like I'm constantly crashing out or frozen or logged or, you know, all those kinds of things, maybe we'll do some Elite. But there will be definitely some space on Friday in some form or another. We'll be spacing it up. And then, of course, as a reminder, if you didn't hear yesterday, this Saturday is going to be my affiliate anniversary for Twitch. So, yeah, exactly. Destiny is space also. You're 100% right, Kragan. You're 100% right. So Saturday is going to be the affiliate anniversary. We're going to be raising some money for Seattle Children's Hospital. It'll be the first little campaign of the year. So I'm looking forward to that. I will be grabbing and updating my torment list because as per usual, there will be financial ways that you can make my gaming more difficult. We'll probably just be playing some odds and ends, like all the things that we've been enjoying lately. Nothing in particular, nothing specific. We might bring out some TCG Card Store Simulator. We'll probably bring out some Cryptmaster, maybe some Elite, you know, like whatever sounds fun at the time. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then Saturday, of course, or Sunday, of course, is usual stream. So we'll figure it out by then. You know, we got to go with the vibe. Got to go with the flow, you know? You know? I know. I hope you know. All right. Well, for now, I think that's kind of the bulk of it. Short and sweet stream, but that's the whole point of a Let's Create. Like, we don't want to get this too overwhelming, too intimidating. Hour and a half for people to just sit down and get their stuff worked on, you know, all the good things. Oh, 1 second. Before I disappear, I gotta save this thing because otherwise it's gonna show my file structure, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I have horribly secret stuff in here, but simultaneously I would prefer not to have this stuff on my screen when I say goodbye. Let's see, this is Jake intro video. We'll save that. Bing. Okay. Hi, Luna. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. We're actually just wrapping up, as time would have it. Just finished up the Let's Create, but I'll be back tomorrow. Be playing some Destiny 2. Like 99.9% sure of that. We're going to be doing the new exotic quest tomorrow, which is like my favorite type of thing for that. But yeah, it'll be funny. It'll be a good time. But yeah, the Let's Creates are always kind of short. They go from 6 to 8, so only 2 hours. And I start a little early, so zip, zang, zoom. But thank you for coming by. Happy to see you. Always happy to see everybody. And look, guys. You guys on Twitch, look, if you look on the screen, you can now see Kenny. Commander Kenny is not just someone in my mind that I am mentally, you know, sending back and forth and such. So, I mean, that's always good. You guys can actually see each other, can look across the text fields up and below. It's pretty nice. But yeah, and awesome. Congrats on your 5 consecutive streams, Luna. Much appreciated. All right, now for realsies. Gonna head out. Thanks for hanging with me. We will be back tomorrow, and we will be killing lots of baddies. And I think my friend Alien Shadows will be running with me. So until then, I will talk to you all later. Have a good night. 07s across the board, folks. Bye. I gotta remember how to close this stream out. There we go. Bye.